routine, day 6. I would imagine a lot of you folks are getting a little bit stiff out there. So this class is, I have one student in mind, I can't say that. One of my favorite private students, Larry. He's here in Vallarta, but he's also quarantined at home, so he's not coming in for classes. And I want to make sure that he stays, that he doesn't lose any ground, right? And also for my my mom and Gary too, I was trying to encourage them to do a lot of bird dogs and three-legged dogs and things like that. And so I want to show them how to do them. So this will be just a short practice, but it's going to be good for strengthening the core, strengthening the lower back, and then just getting things moving, getting things stretched out a little bit. All right. So finding your comfortable seat, whatever that is for you. Could be legs extended, could be cross-legged, whatever works for you. And let the eyes fall closed and start to pull the awareness inward. So shaking off the day so far, forgetting about whatever you had going on before right now, this moment. Forget about anything that you might need to do later. For this next maybe 20 minutes or so, it's just us, just here and just now. Let the shoulders soften down away from the ears, the shoulder blades slide down the back. Imagine a little thread connected to the crown of the head, setting you up just a little bit taller than usual. Then notice your breath. Not trying to control it, but notice what your baseline is. How are you arriving to your practice today? Then start to soften through the rib cage and let the diaphragm drop. Let those inhales start to fill the whole chest space, the whole belly space, each breath a little bit deeper and a little bit longer than the one before. Now for this next minute or so, we're just going to breathe. If the mind starts to wander, bring it back to the sensation of your breath. And taking the biggest, deepest breath of the day, filling the whole chest space, the whole belly space. Then through the mouth with a sigh, exhale completely. And inhale the arms, out and up. Bringing palms to touch. Exhaling down through heart center. Inhaling out and up. Bringing palms to touch. Exhaling down through heart center. Last time, inhaling out and up. This time when the palms come to touch, interlace those fingers, flip those palms to the ceiling, press it away. One more big inhale. Exhale, tip right. Inhaling back to center. Exhale, tip left. Inhale back to center. Now dropping the right arm down straight out to the side. Exhale, take your time. Think about keeping that left sit bone glued to the ground. You don't need to make it to the floor. If you're up here, that's totally okay. Think about softening through that whole left side body, that whole left side rib cage. Let that left hip be heavy. Good. Engage the core to protect the spine, then inhale back to center. Exhaling left. Thinking about keeping that right hip glued to the ground. and engage the core. Inhaling back to center, and exhale, float those arms down. So we're coming to a tabletop. If rolling over the knees works, go for it. Otherwise, kick the feet out to the side, that's fine too. Then take a big inhale when you get there, and exhale, sit back into your child's pose. So bring those hips down to the heels, rest that forehead on the floor. Now think about letting all of your joints settle into place here. Let as many of those muscles relax as you can. All right. Inhale, shifting forward to a tabletop. Now press the ground away, cat pose. Tuck the tailbone, arch the spine. Gaze drops to the navel, like a scared Halloween cat. Cow pose, inhale, let the belly drop, the tailbone lift, the gaze gently lift. All right. Now swinging that torso to the right, up into cat pose, exhale. Swing it left. Down into cow pose, inhale. Now keep that circle moving. Soften through the shoulders, soften through the hips, find all of the tight and sore spots. So using that torso like a jump rope. Now notice the apex of your arch as it goes around. Try and make it hit a different spot each time. This can be as slow or as fast as you'd like it. Switching directions when you're ready. All right, returning that spine to neutral. Now we're just going to add a little twist in here. So we're going to inhale that right shoulder on top of the left. Exhale, sweep that right arm under the left. Reach, 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 then set that right shoulder down. Then maybe the head comes down. And inhaling that right arm high. Exhale, set it down. Inhaling that left arm high, left shoulder on top of the right. And exhale, sweeping under that right arm, reaching, 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 then setting that shoulder down. And inhaling those left fingers high, stacking that left shoulder on top of the right. And exhale, set it down. Okay, finding your core, finding your strength in that back body, bird dog pose, reaching those right fingers forward, pressing back through that left heel. Think about keeping that belly button pulled to the spine. Big inhale, knee to elbow, exhale. Pull it in tight to the body. Inhale long. Knee to elbow, exhale. 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 Just 3 more. Inhale long. Knee to elbow, exhale. Inhale long. Knee to elbow, exhale. Inhale long. Last one, knee to elbow, exhale. This time hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale long. And set it down, exhale. Good job. So finding those shoulders, or those wrists right under the shoulders, those hips right over the knees. Then extending through those left fingers, pressing back through that right heel, bird dog pose. Strengthening for the core, strengthening for the back body. Big inhale. Knee to elbow, exhale. Inhale long. 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 Knee to elbow, exhale. Inhale long, 5 more. Knee to elbow, exhale. Inhale long. Knee to elbow, exhale. Inhale long. Knee to elbow, exhale. Inhale long, just 2 more. Knee to elbow, exhale. Inhale long, last one. Knee to elbow, exhale. This time hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale long. And set it down, exhale. All right. Sit back into your child's pose. Bring those hips down to the heels. Reach those arms out front. Now if the shoulders are sore already, or tired, reach those arms behind you. Let those shoulders really relax here. All right. Now reaching the hands way out front, spread the fingers wide, plant the palms, tuck those toes under, then lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a moment, pedal out the heels, maybe shift the hips from side to side. Now the goal here is to get the hips in line with the shoulders, in line with the wrists, all one straight line. But it is a goal, don't worry if you're not there. All right, inhaling the right leg high, 3-legged dog. Knee to elbow, exhale. Inhale, lift. 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 All right, we're going cross body. Right knee, left elbow, exhale. Inhale, lift. Cross body, exhale. Inhale, lift. Cross body, exhale. Pull that knee in tight. Inhale, lift. Cross body, exhale. Inhale, lift. Last one. Cross body, exhale. This time we're going to hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift. And set it down, exhale. Good job. All right. Inhaling that right leg high, 3-legged dog. And knee to elbow, exhale. Inhale, lift. 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 Cross body, 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 exhale. Inhale, lift. All right, last one. Cross body, exhale, and hold it. Hold it in tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale that leg. And exhale. Set it down. Go ahead and drop those knees. Take a child's pose. Bringing the hips to the heels, resting that forehead on the floor. That is the extent of the tough work for this practice. And really, those were the two things that I wanted to show my mom and Gary. So if you want to stop now, you can, but keep going if you can. It's just a few more stretches and things. All right. Reach those arms out front, spread those fingers wide, tuck those toes under, lifting the hips up and back. All right. Now looking between the hands, we're going to walk those feet forward, really engage the core here to protect that back. As you come to the top, inhale yourself into a halfway lift. Thinking heart lifted, tailbone lifted, cow-type spine, no cat spine, cow-type spine. And be as high as you need to be. If you need to be up here, that's totally okay. You want to think about lifting the tailbone behind you, lifting the heart in front of you, and then just seeing how low your body wants to go. This is pretty much the only way to go into a forward fold while keeping the back safe if you have injuries. Now you should feel a real good stretch in the hamstrings here. If not, see if you can come down a bit lower. Maintaining that integrity of the spine though. Cow-type spine. Now, and for Larry, I don't recommend that you go much deeper than parallel to the floor. But as long as you keep that cow-type spine, you should be okay. All right. Put a little bend in those knees. Engage the core. Thinking reverse swan dive. Inhale, rise. And exhale those arms down. Stay standing. Balance time. Finding your balance on that left foot. Spread those toes. Lift the arch. Get a good grip on the floor. Then bringing that right foot into your version of tree pose. Could be right here on the ankle. Could be here on the calf, or it could be up here on the thigh. Totally up to you. So once you get there, think about firming that standing leg. Slight tuck of the tailbone. You should feel yourself sit up taller in that hip. Pull that belly button to the spine and lift. Then notice that right knee. If it's kind of coming forward, engage through the glutes, pull it back. Notice the breath here. Keeping it nice and long, deep and smooth. Now if this feels fine, you might inhale those arms up. If this still feels fine, you might add a breeze in those branches. Good. All right, one more big inhale. And exhale, let it go. Finding your balance on that right foot. Spread those toes, lift the arch. Bringing that left foot into your version of tree pose. Firming that standing leg. Slight tuck of the tailbone, belly button to spine and lift. Noticing that left knee, if it's kind of coming forward, engage through the glutes, pull it back. If you're feeling fine, inhale those arms up. And if you want to, add a breeze in those branches. Now, if you need to be next to a wall or a railing or something during this, that's totally okay. All right, big inhale, and exhale, let it go. Coming to have a seat on the mat. Now extend the legs out in front of you. Spread those toes wide, pull them back, activate those shin muscles. You want to see daylight between each of those toes. There's a real tendency for all the muscles in people's feet to atrophy, just from the way that we wear tennis shoes and stuff like that. Knuckles with the toes, find the arches of the feet and lift. Try to really dome the arch. Spread those toes, pull them back, activate through the shins. One more round of knuckles. And relax those feet. Bring them in Baddha Konasana. So bringing the bottoms of the feet together, letting the knees fall out to the side, the thighs, the thigh bones rolling back and down. Now make sure that you're not sitting back. You want to have the heart lifted. All right. Now, if there's no pain in the knees here, big inhale, and exhale, start to move some of that weight forward. Even if it's just a tiny bit, it should really activate that stretch. Stick with me. We only have a few minutes left. And bring those fingers to the mat, gently press yourself up. Now extending those feet out about a foot until you have either a square or maybe a diamond shape here. Then two options. One, you can reach for the tops of those feet, lift that heart and start to bring yourself forward here. Now if that works pretty easy, then you might try to reach the arms under the calves, bring the hands around the feet, and come down from there. Now, if you have back problems, it's going to be extra important to think about that cow-type spine here. You don't want to have a big cat back. Try to keep the heart lifted, the tailbone lifted. Cow-type spine. You'll never achieve it in this pose, but thinking about it will get you as close to neutral as your body will get. All right, working your way out of this, bring your fingers to the ground, press yourself up. Try not to engage those low back muscles right away after stretching. Now, coming to lie on the back, bringing those feet mat width apart. We're going to windshield wiper those knees, so letting one fall to the center, then the other. This is an awesome stretch for the low back. All right, bring those knees in, give them a big squeeze, a big inhale, and exhale, let them fall to the right, keeping that left shoulder down if you can. Now start to really let it go here. Let go of any breath control. Really relax through the core, relax through that whole side body. And gently bringing those knees back to center. Give them a squeeze. Big inhale. Exhale, let them fall left. Keeping that right shoulder down if it'll stay there. Now the gaze is intended to go to the right here, but if it's more comfortable to gaze straight up or to the left, that's totally okay. Could be a little bit extreme on the neck if you're going clear to the right. And gently bringing those knees back to center. Give them one last big squeeze, maybe a little rock from side to side on that low back, massaging it out. One more big inhale. And exhale, extend into Shavasana, corpse pose. So make yourself as comfortable as possible here. Maybe tucking under shoulder blades. Maybe lifting the head, tucking the chin, and laying the long neck down. Grab a blanket if you're chilly, whatever it takes. Get nice and comfortable. So in Shavasana, we integrate our practice into our body. Some people say it's the most important pose. Now notice the mind here. If it's latched onto a thought, if it's running wild, bring it back to your breath. Bring that awareness back to the sensation of your breath. Try to keep your awareness in your body. And starting to bring your awareness back into your body, wiggling fingers, maybe wiggling toes. Maybe reaching the arms overhead for a big full body stretch. And when you're ready, rolling onto whichever side is the most comfortable for you. Using your arm as a pillow, savoring these last few moments of relaxation. And using as little effort as possible, press yourself up to a comfortable seat, keeping the eyes closed or lowered. Now take a moment, feel into the body, notice what's changed. Notice the result of the practice you've just completed. And inhaling the arms out and up. Bringing palms to touch. Exhaling down through heart center. Inhaling out and up. See yourself grabbing a big handful of divine energy. Exhale, pull it down to heart center. Feel that warmth. See the glow. Last time. Inhaling out and up. Bringing palms to touch. Exhaling down to the third eye for the mind. To heart center for the body and spirit. Namaste. If you're still here, well done. You actually made it to the end. I'm impressed. Mom and Gary, if you made it this far, let me know. I'm curious. And Larry, I hope you did make it this far. This is pretty much our typical start of our practice. It's shorter than usual, but it covers some of the most important stuff that I want to make sure that you don't get rusty on before I get you back in the studio. Thanks again for being here. See you next time.